welcome to a brand new video of Global Techniques of Architecture. And yes, today it's a very exciting video wherein we are going to audit basically a rooftop restaurant of a 5-star hotel in Mumbai with a breathtaking view. So I'll request my friend to show the view of the 5-star hotel. So after the breathtaking view, let's get into the actual technicalities that what you would be requiring once you would like to set up a restaurant on a rooftop. So of course you require glass railing. Of course glass railing would be an added up advantage of helping you to have marvelous view onto your rooftop terrace. So let's get to the closest most possible detail of what is being actually installed for creating this beautiful marble. So we have glass which is almost, if I give it a wild guess, it would be 2 meters in height. And of course, if I ask my friend to show you the detail, this glass is a laminated one, which we always recommend. So this would be around 12 plus 12 laminated glass with a height of 2 meters, so that if you have something which is served onto your plate, the plate doesn't fly off and you have a comfortable dining here. Of course, we as designers also understand that wherever it is not required, we also don't specify to use laminated glass because it is always burning out client's pocket. So wherever there is no line load or say live load which is expected to come, we don't say that okay, go with a laminated glass. Even single glass like this is advisable for internal application wherein it's just a sit out arrangement. So due to COVID, this seems to be into a maintenance mode, whereas if you visit it into a normal day, it is always full. And this is the most happening place as far as rooftop dining is concerned. One of the first best place that I had visited personally during previous days, BC, we call it before Corona. So the first most thing that a designer needs to consider while creating such marble is how the wind is going to behave and how a facade designer, how a facade consultant would be articulating the wind flow so that it directly doesn't affect the elevation. Even if you have a 2-meter height of glass, it is always recommended to have some kind of value engineering to reduce the impact of direct hit of window. So here we have seen that very beautifully coming up. I'll show you the offset that we have seen onto the plan. So if you see, this glass is at an offset towards the periphery, whereas this glass is inside. I'll request my friend to show you the bottom detail so that the clarity is more. Of course, for a 2-meter glass, the embedment would be close to 100 mm or 150 mm to be specific. But since this is being embedded in the floor itself, we are unable to let you know what kind of embedment is actually done here. But yes, if you look at the glass is pretty much stable. This, what you see throughout the periphery is the arrangement for the cleaning mechanism. So what I mean when I say there has to be an offset. So onto an elevation, you must have an overlap from inside glass to outside glass of minimum 75 to 100 mm. So if you look at this, this is what I'll request my friend to come closer so that the viewers can visualize that this gap I'm talking of, wherein I can push my hand across this, and at the same time I can show you that there is an offset. If you come perpendicular to this, there is an offset which is visible, and this is the 75 to 100 mm overlap that we are asking for, so that the wind zoning, the wind articulation is done. So after this brief technical discussion, I leave you with this 360-degree view from this beautiful rooftop restaurant. Of course, it looks more beautiful during the night. Enjoy. Thanks for watching.